Get jiggy with it, yeah? This style has been so belittled and underestimated because it's points fighting and it's light contact. People don't believe it's an effective style. So now that I'm showing that it can work, it's nice to see. Let's say me and you just did a fight. We had one round. We had the craziest round, craziest round. And I go back to my corner and I'm looking at you like this. What does that do to you while the fight's going on? For the most part, it's for the most part. Guys, we need to understand mechanics of footwork. It's important because I haven't even touched him and I'm forcing him into doing one thing. I'm forcing him to doing this. Work! Don't stop! Time! You can't have an ego in this game. You won't grow. Go places where people are gonna beat you up and you will improve quickly. If you watch a very common thing, punch, that I use is, it's like a bow and arrow. I class myself as a sniper. You're not gonna see me machine gunning too often. Yeah, I'm a sniper. I will see that target, then I'm gone. Yeah, and I'm exploding. The reason why it is slightly unorthodox is because as you're supposed to be, this is the correct way, you're supposed to be balanced. My punch starts from the ground. It doesn't start from here. The punch, all my power in my punches, boom, into my punch here. So anybody that's just punching thinking you're just doing it from, all your power starts from here is wrong. Your punch is from the ground. You see, if you was to watch a muscular thing go up your body into a punch, you'll see it start from down here, pushing into the ground. Yeah? And that's how we're balanced when we land our punches. What I do that's slightly different is I am disbalanced when I start my punch, but when I finish my punch, I'm balanced. But I catch my balance on my opponent. So that's the slight variation. So what I mean is, we stay balanced and we land a punch. I am disbalanced, falling, now that's my balance. I'm using his balance to catch my balance. But what I'm doing here is I'm leaning first. Look how far over I'm leaning. Then I'm extending my punch. And as soon as I connect, that's when I catch my balance. But what this allows me to do is hit from a lot further away. I don't need to be here to land my punches. I can be further. He feels safe. But against me, he's not safe. Because I can still lean, catch. Yeah? So after I've hit the shot, boom, look how long I am. After I've hit the shot, I catch my balance this way, this way. A lot of times I fall onto my opponent. And like I said, I catch my balance on my opponent. Not just from the punch, but then falling onto him afterwards. So again, I'm here, boom, boom. I'm catching my balance, going away. It's a very long distance punch. And again, not that many people use it, which is why I can catch people regularly. Yeah, it's very direct. We all struggle to see straight lines, which is why we have red lights on the back of cars. So when you see the red light, it's something that we can respond to. If we didn't have that red light, we're gonna slam into the back of many cars. I'm creating that same straight line, that same blindness that he doesn't see without any red lights. You don't see red lights, you just feel impact. So as straight a line as possible is what you are looking for, yeah? Do not draw back. Wherever your hands are, you go from there, directly to your target. Do not pull back. Anything, the smallest movement, if I see, it gives him something different. That is the red light that you're giving your opponent. Don't give them that. If you add a shuffle, I can hit from even further away. What I mean is, the move that we did earlier, yeah? I'm just gonna do the first bit of the move, not going back, but going forward. So what I mean is this, shuffle, now I can land my shot. I build a bit of momentum and straight into my shot. And again, it means I can start from that little bit further away again. So start initially just trying to move, leaning over yourself. Yeah, as far as you can go, do it slowly and then build up the speed. Add the step, and then start from that little bit further away. And you're going to shuffle, then hit. Okay? So we're gonna build all the way through instead of doing it as stops. Okay, remember, it's not a step, shuffle. The same thing we did at the beginning.
Why do you think it is people still can't figure out the body? Like, there's so much tape of you out there.
Yeah.
There's so many rounds of it. Why do you think people still struggle with your style?
I'm gonna relate it to football only because I know a lot of people watch football. So, a guy back in the day used to play for Tottenham, Aaron Lennon. He did the same thing over and over and over again. You could people would set up and defend, but he'd always still beat you to that side. He was just very good at going that way. There's no point trying to beat me at my game. I set up things to where I expect you to do that good thing that you do, and I'll break it down like this. My coach always says to me, train for the person's best thing, not their worst thing. If I look at tape and I'm like, oh, he made a mistake there, he made a mistake, oh yeah, that mistake, and I set up my whole camp based on his mistakes, in my camp, that person could fix his mistake. So then when I get there waiting for these mistakes that don't happen, what's gonna happen? But I know for a fact, 9 times out of 10, he's gonna throw his best thing at some point in that fight. And I set myself up to prepare for what that best thing is, because either I'm gonna put pressure on him, he's gonna throw it, or he's gonna be winning and he's gonna throw it. But the lightness, he's gonna throw what he's good at. And I've got traps based on what they're good at, not what they're bad at. So the reason why people can't stop it is because you're not supposed to try and stop it. You're supposed to have things set up to counter after I do it, not try to stop the actual thing. And that's why I feel people go wrong. This is very nice, very nice. Hold it there, I'm gonna show you in a second. Time. Look at this line. For me anyway, I wanna be on his front foot line. I don't wanna be on his back foot line. There's 2 lines here. If I'm on this line, I'm good. If I'm on this line, I'm in danger. If I make a mistake and I miss time, my blitz, and I go for my blitz in that line, I'm creating the car crash effect that I spoke about to myself. So I don't ever want to be on this line with my opponent. And watch, I'm starting further away. You can shuffle in, or if you're just practicing without the shuffle, lean forward. I want to just pat it just there, boom. Now watch, I'm going to step on this side of my opponent. After I landed my shot, try and get your head to this side of your opponent for the step. Reason being, if he tries to clinch me or something, go to clinch, I can kind of get off it very easy. I'm kind of going off his back door. It's hard for him to really grip. Even after, if I've landed a shot and he tries to take me down, I'm stepping this way, it's hard for him to take me down. I'm going off his shoulder always, yeah? There are certain scenarios, sometimes I've landed so deep with my punch that I can't get my head back on that side. But as long as my foot still ends up on the back side of him, I'm good. And I've done it many times before. I've landed a punch and then I step. Who's off balance, me or him? If I keep going, he's gonna fall. And even if we fall together, I land in a safer position. I can work my way back up. Just remember, it's after the shot, either your head or your foot needs to be on the outside of your opponent. So, we done this move, yeah? This move can be used to kick, as we just did, or to gain distance. So this is my distance away from my opponent, and I do this. I want you to respond to my kick a little bit, just a little bit. So respond, stop. I'm here now. I started here. I showed him something, he covered as if he's gonna block my kick, but now I start here. What I'm saying is, if my blitz can work from about here, and I can land a punch perfectly on my opponent's face, what happens if I started here? That means my blitz finishes here. For me, if I time that, that is my knockout punch. Because the energy is finishing over here instead of just on my opponent's chin. But the danger is covering this ground first. But that's what this kick is for. I show him something that's not real. I might have thrown it a couple of times, so now he's been a bit responsive to it. Maybe earlier in the round, I landed a kick when I'm moving around. Then I show him he's gonna cover his hand. Woo! Yeah? Because now I position myself for him to worry about something that's not there, but look where it made me. It made me start from here, and now I can start my blitz with no interruptions because he's too busy worried about a kick that's not even there. Does that make sense? What helps in this blitz as well is my front hand. My front hand helps. It's like I just put a sheet of paper in front of him and I'm gonna rip it away and punch him in his face. That's all I've done. I'm bouncing. Again, everyone's got different styles. I'm just showing you what I do. I'm bouncing. Look. This is what he sees, and then last minute, I'm changing it and landing that punch. But I'm also gained ground, either with my shuffle or now, like this. I pretend something else is gonna happen. Moving around. Now, and look, as I come down, I'm loading my legs straight away. So I don't need to do this down and up. This gives me the ability to go straight down and then straight forward. Yeah? So that's what you're gonna work on now. One of the reasons why, when we spoke about the lines, if my line is here, he has options to throw this hand, this leg, that. Too many options. If I'm constantly forcing him to focus on this, he doesn't want to throw his backhand. He doesn't want to throw his back leg. If he throws his front leg, I'm going to get there too quickly. So what do I leave him with? What do I leave him with? A jab. I'm okay with that. Out of all of his weapons, I've given him the choice of a jab. I gave that to him. He's not, so I at least know when he's going to attack, the likeliness is the first thing that's going to happen is that one. And I've got slips and counters and blah, 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 just for that. But if I'm on this line and he has everything, I've got too many things to think about. Guys, we need to understand mechanics of footwork. It's important. Because I haven't even touched it and I'm forcing him into doing one thing. I'm forcing him to doing this. It gives me seriously, it makes your mind so much more free because you can almost anticipate what's gonna come.
Did you ever think that when you started off into a career of MMA with freestyle kickboxing being such a niche almost martial art and it being not really popular, did you think that you would ever see the appreciation for it that people now get now?
Not in. I've always thought it was an amazing art, so I found it cool. And the bubble that I was in all knew how effective it was. So I don't even think I even saw past it. That was my world. And when I broke, I definitely didn't think I would be one of the people to lead that. And yeah, just seeing how people, because this style has been so belittled and underestimated because it's points fighting and it's light contact, people don't believe it's an effective style. So now that I'm showing that it can work, and you're getting people like, oh, actually, I want to learn it and understand it, and the benefits of it, it's nice to see. It's nice to see. Yeah. All I'm doing is in the air. It's the same thing. My legs work at the same time. Look, I lean, it's still doing the same thing, and then I'm hopping, it's still doing the same thing. Yeah? Get jiggy with it, yeah? It allows me, if I think my opponent's, every time I throw a kick, he moves his leg. Move your leg, move your leg, move your leg out of the way. Woo, I never hit him. I tried to kick him in the head, he moves away, move away. Woo, I never hit him. Okay, cool. I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna do it time it slightly. He's gonna respond to the first kick by moving away. Boom. The second kick, he might not be able to. Because I can now chase my opponent with my legs. Most people are singular with their legs, or two, but not 3, 4. And again, I hit people, boom, second kick. Because their legs go up, I put my leg up, their hands go up, oh, hit them here. Or my leg up, hands go up, hit them here. It gives you options. Also, I can position myself again. I can go, oh, boom, then land that one. Because when I was trying to do it by itself, he saw it, he's too good at that. So it gives me options to kick. But I can also push him back, hop, blitz. I can add all these things in. I can push him back, shuffle, blitz. I can push him back, shuffle, hop. You can mix them up. It makes you so hard to read because all of them start from the same position. Looks the same. I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. Like it's all the same thing. It's now hard for you to know which one I'm actually gonna fire. It has to be believable. If you see basketball players, if I'm going to shoot and I go, this is not believable. Yeah? It needs to be realistic. The start of the move needs to look like you're actually going to shoot. The start of this move needs to look like I'm actually going to hit you. So don't do, it's not believable. So in your own space, boom, I can fake. I can boom, land my punch. I can boom, push him back. I can skip. I can boom. It has to be a high pace. After 1 minute of work, that's what I want to see. You guys should be dead, tired. There's no one in front of you. You can explode. You can kick, punch, blah. Obviously, I want you thinking about adding these things in, but your punches shouldn't be demonstration. What is this? Yeah? We train how we fight. You have to have the attitude, I'm going to throw everything in. So next time we do this minute, let me see the difference. Get ready, find your space. Good, good, home, good. Yes, yeah, this is nice. Good tease, good. Nice, nice, nice. Yes, good kick, good. Faster, 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 faster. 20 seconds left, let's go. Yes. Time. Recover. Deep breathing. Yes, that's how you should feel. When you are tired and you are dead, like how you feel right now. Don't show me, don't show me, don't show me. Let's say me and you just did a fight. We had one round. We had the craziest round. Bah, 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 craziest round. And I go back to my corner and I'm looking at you like this. What does that do to you? I know, I was there. We went through a crazy round together. Why are you looking like that? If you notice, every single one of my fights, I've never sat down in the corner, not one. My coaches know to not even bring the chair in. I stand there like this, and I recover like this. Because I know he's tired, and he's multiple times looked over like, what the fuck is going on over there? And I'm just there like laughing, joking. In my head, trust me, I'm tired. I just don't like to show my opponent that. We are in a war game. I will never give my opponent a sniff of weakness, ever, ever. My arms are like fatigued, and I'll tell my coach, yeah, my legs, yeah, my arms, yeah, just work on that, yeah, do this. But I'm not showing him. He will look across the other side of the cage. See this, or I'm just getting a bit of water, but I look chill. He looks stressed. Good. Good. Good kick. Good kick. Nice, nice, nice. Good kick, good kick, good kick. Smooth. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Smooth. Keep going, keep going. Work, work. Don't stop, don't stop. Don't stop. Time. Okay, come in. Have a seat, relax. Guys, give yourselves a round of applause for the work you put in today. Thank you.
How do you feel when you got an opponent that just want to take it to the floor, like grappling?
Yeah, which is normal, which is normal. Obviously, my speciality is striking.
Yes, that's...
The grappling and stuff I love and enjoy. I just don't care to show that or demonstrate that because that's not my space. I don't have a big enough ego to be like, I'm gonna beat this guy in jiu-jitsu. Even though I know he's great at jiu-jitsu, why? In my head, the goal is to win the fight. The second is entertain. That's it. Outside of that, I don't care. I like doing the classes and rolling with people. I get submitted all the time. I learn from it. I like to get beat up. I think that's important. You can't have an ego in this game. You won't grow. Go places where people are going to beat you up and you will improve quickly. Yeah? But in a fight, use your best tool. I always put my best foot forward. If you can take me to the ground and force me to work on areas that I'm not good at, but I can do, fine. But you have to get me there first. So most of the time, he asked, if you didn't hear, what is my mentality going through the fight, yeah, while the fight's going on. For the most part, it's, for the most part. 70% of that is that. But me personally, I'm slightly different in as much I like to go with enjoyment. It sounds weird, but the reason is, I know when I'm enjoying myself, I'm most relaxed, I'm most calm. The scenario is, seriously, for those who haven't done it, it's such an intense situation. The pressure that you put on yourself, let alone what other people put on you, is intense. This whole game is intense. I try to find as many pockets of happiness and enjoyment as possible. Because when I'm calm and I'm relaxed, I move faster, I think better. So even anytime I feel like I'm getting frustrated, you know what I tend to do? Play. You start seeing me do stupid stuff, dancing. Because it's not for him. Secondary, it can annoy my opponent, frustrate my opponent, which helps me, but that's for me. It's not for him. It's not even for the crowd. Again, secondary, it's entertaining. People, it's funny, it's good. It's for me. I'm a bit stressed and I'm panicking. Michael, calm down. Or what do you like to do? You enjoy yourself. I like to enjoy myself. Calm down. Don't take things so serious. When you look, everything's like this, you get more tense, you burn more energy, you do more. Calm. So for me personally, I like to spend more time in that element than angry element.
So, during fight week and fight day, it's fucking nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
So I guess, how do you deal with the nerves?
I'll ask you, what would you say is where you are at your most relaxed?
Most relaxed? During training, fine.
So then just do light shadow. You can't go crazy because you're about to fight, but most of us are going to be cutting weight as well. So just do it early in your training. Your wind down time is whatever it wants to be. I kid you not, if any of you come to my hotel room, I got my decks out, music spinning, my family's in my room, we're all like dancing, yeah, having fun, because that's when I'm at my most relaxed. If we go out tonight, I'm the first and last guy on the dance floor. I love to dance. That's where I'm at my happy place. So I try to create as many moments of me being in my happy place. That's it. Everything else doesn't matter. Why are you stressing about the result? Did you work hard in your camp? So then the result will come. And if the result doesn't come, I'm gonna go work harder and come back and beat him up the next time. Don't stress about things that are outside of your control. What you can control is how hard you work, how hard you train, how much preparation you put in for this guy. Fight week is like, woo, let's go, baby. It's enjoyment. That's what it should be, yeah? All I want, yeah, everyone here, I want that snake to go out. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Yeah. So, seminar finished. Had an amazing time. Guys are really engaged. I think for any coach, when you see people that you are training really lock in, really paying attention, really changing and adjusting to what you're saying to them, it makes teaching more enjoyable. When you got a bunch of guys that you're saying stuff and they're just like nodding their head and then they're doing exactly the same thing that they were doing before, it's frustrating. So we had near enough everybody I can see was really locked in. When I was asking them to make the changes, they were making the changes. So they were really paying attention, and I think from the feedback, they enjoyed it. I enjoyed it because of that as well. And yeah, man, seriously, it's just made this trip. I feel like it was the perfect timing towards the end of my trip to do this. It's just added the cherry on top of an already amazing trip, amazing break. I thank everybody at Bangtao for organizing the seminar, but also welcoming me here, allowing me to train here, just making it seamless. Like I'm here, I just feel like it's a home away from home. And then just Thailand in general, Phuket specifically, is just a beautiful place. Calm, everyone's focused on health in terms of your foods. The foods are amazing as well, like full of taste, but like I said, they're worried about health and so on and so forth. It's just an easy place to be, recovery, go to certain places for ice baths, you get massage every day. I've had the absolute best time and I can't wait to come back already. I hate that I'm leaving, but I'm definitely coming back.